The basic concept of the Astrocore system. You have 6 Astrocores, 3 of which is going to be offensive and 3 for defensive. Activating an Astrocore already provides stats. You can see all the stats it provides on the Astrocore overview. As you can see, my Sagita Astrocore already provides me all these stats. Now, for progressing your Mainstar, you just need to see here that the Mainstar level cap is equal to the sum of your 3 substars, which means just need to add all the levels of your substar, and that's going to be the level cap of your Mainstar. As you can see here, on my Serpenta Astrocore, the Mainstar level cap is already at level 1 because I've already increased the level of my Substar 2. Now, aside from that, there's also a secondary constraint towards upgrading your Mainstars. As you can see on my Elvira Astrocore, there's a secondary constraint here that requires all 6 Mainstar to be upgraded to a certain level to be able to proceed further. Now, this rule only applies to your Mainstars. This does not apply towards your substars. You can actually infinitely upgrade your substars. Defensive Astrocore Mainstar priority. This is going to be a universal rule that you are going to follow with regards to upgrading the Mainstar of your defensive Astrocores. First, you're going to start off with Elvira to level 5 with all the damage reductions and the damage reduction versus all sized enemies, and then Divinia for the damage reduction for all races, and Felina for damage reduction towards PvE and PvP. Offensive Mainstar priority progression. Now, for supports, it's gonna depend of which type of support you are. If you're an M-attack support, you're gonna start with Serpenta. And if you're a P-attack support, you're gonna start with Sagita. And the general rule for support is to put Lumia last for your upgrades, since Gypsies, Bards, and Priests don't generally scale with P damage and M damage for their healing. And as you can see, both the Mainstar of Sagita and Serpenta provides P attack and N attack. Now, for the offensive Astrocores, for DPSs, they're going to start upgrading with Lumia that contains the damage increases and the damage versus all sized enemies increase. Now, for the second Astrocore or Mainstar upgrade, it's going to depend on which type of DPS you are. If you're an M-attack DPS, you're going to go second of for Serpenta. And if you are a P-attack DPS, you're going to go second on Sagita. Or, as a P-attack DPS, you can also go ahead and put Serpenta second as your Mainstar upgrade, because this is where the damage bonus versus all races is. Offensive Astrocore Substar priority. Upgrading the substars is gonna depend on which stat you're gonna prioritize. So, as for the offensive stat, the main stat that you're gonna be targeting is either P attack or M attack. Now, if it's M attack for Lumia, you're gonna be investing in Substar 1 and Substar 3. For Serpenta, you can actually go ahead and evenly level up Substars 1 to 3. As for Sagita, since there's no M attack source here, we're gonna go ahead and check the secondary stat. Now, for Sagita, the secondary stat we have is the PvP damage bonus, and that's located on the Substar 1 and an additional PDEF in Substar 3. So those are the stars that you are going to be investing in. The same goes if you are a P-attack scaling character. For Lumia, you're gonna investing in Substar 2 and Substar 3. For Serpenta, there's no source for P attack here. So we're gonna be investing in Substar 1 for the P damage bonus and Substar 3 for the M defense. And for Sagita, you can evenly upgrade Substars 1 to 3. Also, just a quick note that N defense in the offensive stars doesn't actually always have an additional stat. As you can see, with Serpenta Substar 3, it doesn't change values. Defensive Astrocore Substar Priority. As for the defensive stars, you can actually go ahead and start upgrading your Elvira if you have the resources to upgrade the Mainstar. But the priority upgrades for the substars should be Felina 1, Divinia 1, and Elvira 1, since all these substars actually take effect in PvP scenarios, while Felina 2 and Divinia 2 are PvE damage reductions, but both of these stars actually provide MDEF and PDEF. So these stars are gonna be your second priority. These stars come in last because it only provides one type of defense and max HP and pet defense. For Felina 3, Divina 3, and Elvira 2 and 3. Resource allocation. Resources should be allocated evenly on all the substars that are your priority, starting from an Astrocore with a Mainstar as a priority. Once you have enough resource to upgrade a Mainstar priority, you can go ahead and ignore the first rule and upgrade as a substars of that Astrocore. Mainstar upgrades have more impact to your character, so don't worry about the resource allocated to each substars, even though you can take full advantage of the stats they provide. And that's gonna be it for this video. Again, this is Rina. Enjoy the grind.